The order is important. Listen first, talk later. And finally, if the situation requires it, get angry. I. Slow to listen. A. The passage says we should be ready to listen. B. The word clever literally means quick or quick in the original language. That is, when we are in a conversation or listening to a talk or whatever. We should react first with our ears, and that reaction should be quick. Ready to listen. We should not delay in listening. 1. It's like track and field athletes. Show video of the runner. No audio. When the runner hears the whistle or the gunshot, he immediately takes off. He is ready to hear the shot, and that's why he can react quickly. What would happen if the runner is not listening well? If he is not aware of the shot, the runner is not going to start well, and possibly he will not be able to make up the time. Therefore, it is likely that he will not win the race. And it all started with the ears. 2. The image helps us understand how we should be ready to listen. It must be an immediate, quick reaction. C. But our problem many times is that instead of being fast, we are slow to listen. We should be slow to speak, but we often get confused and speak before listening. 1. Question: if I'm talking at the same time that my wife is trying to tell me something, by the way, that never happens to me, will I be able to hear her like I should? Will I be able to maintain a good relationship with my wife if I never listen to her? In any situation where I need to listen and I don't, it's not going to do well for me. 2. But listening is more than hearing. I think my wife wants me to listen to her, and not just hear and decipher the noises that are coming out of her mouth. Listening means considering what she is saying and not only perceiving it but understanding it. My wife wants her to understand her. D. It is the same with the voice of God, His Word. When we spend time in the Bible, the idea is not just to hear it and decipher the letters and terms. We really need to listen to God and understand Him. What is she telling us? If we are not ready to listen to God, we will not look at our real reflection in the mirror. Our ears become an impediment. E. There is another impediment, and it has to do with our languages. James said, we should be ready to listen, and be slow to speak, but once again we got confused. Instead of being slow to speak, we are too quick to speak. A. The tongue is a very small member of the body. However, it has the power to encourage and edify others, but it can still harm and hurt in very disrespectful and unpleasant ways. That is why James said the following in his letter about him: look at the ships. Despite being so large and driven by strong winds, they are governed by a small rudder at the pilot's wheel. 5. Likewise, the tongue is a very small member of the body, but it boasts of great deeds. Imagine what a huge forest catches fire with such a small spark. 6. The tongue is also a fire, a world of evil. Being one of our organs, it contaminates the entire body and, ignited by hell, in turn sets fire to the entire course of life.